Shearing is basically the beginning of the process as far as exporting wool is concerned, and there's some new training that's being put in place.
Well, we're the industry training organisation, Tectra, and we train and teach these shearers, wool handlers classes from day one through to fully qualified.
This is what the wool board used to do?
Yes, it's actually the extension or the remnants of the training arm of the wool board, and taken over and now running successfully.
Can I ask who's funding? Because you've got to have to be paid by somebody.
Yeah, we are partially funded through Agricultural ITO, TEC and other organisations, and we've lately just lost some of the funding through the meat and wool levy being lost, and we're trying to recoup that now, but we're hopeful that the funding will still continue for training in this industry.
Training is vital?
It's extremely vital, and when you're dealing with a product such as wool, the quality and also the difficulty with working with live animals.
So obviously people are coming into the industry. Is there enough?
It's a seasonal occupation in many countries in the world, and there's a high demand at peak periods, and therefore it's a sort of transient industry. And when there's a busy period in the South Island, we get help from guys from the North Island. They come down here, and vice versa.
Do people go internationally like winemakers do?
Yeah, many of the shearers travel to Australia, the UK, Europe, America, and the opportunities are vast in other countries in the world for anybody taking up shearing or wool handling as a career. Then the opportunities to travel and work in other countries is immense.
Are we sought after? I mean, we're like our yachtsmen?
Very much so. The UK wool industry, for an example, is reliant on New Zealand shearers and wool handlers for the short season they have over there.
So tell me more about the scaling and the training, because obviously there's qualifications that people are able to attain.
Yeah, the shearing and wool handling aspect. At ground level, we have the introductory level, and they learn the basics of shearing and wool handling, and then they can rise to the next level, which is a level 2, and then it has certain criteria and training, progressive training, and then to level 3, and as the same period, progressive training through that period, and on to a level 4, and that's the top level in shearing and wool handling. The wool handlers then can, when they reach a level 4, can then proceed on to a classing certificate.
And once again, that's all trained through your Tectra?
Yes, that's correct.
How are you off for instructors? Because guys and women who are right up there would be hard to find.
Yeah, our instructors are probably hand-picked for their abilities, not just on the shearing board, but their communication skills and the ability to teach or relay their communications across to other people. Yeah.
As far as quality in the shed, obviously, with all due respect, your end is doing everything that they can. Farmers are inclined to drop a couple of people off their shearing gang just to sort of keep costs down. It's not a wise move?
No, it's purely economic as they see it at on the front line, as you could say. They drop a couple of shade hands, and it means that they get the job done a bit cheaper, but at the end of the day, the quality does drop, and the job's not done properly, and they're paid accordingly. And it maybe, hopefully, the quality aspect comes out in the marketing level and the other end, and they will get a lower price for a poorer quality and a higher price for a higher quality.
So it's a investment when you do bring the full gang in?
Definitely.
As far as youngsters coming in, they're keen, and you've got enough people coming up through the ranks?
Yeah, we've always got a stream of young people coming in, and it's always been the same. It's a fairly hard physical job, and we have young fellas and girls coming into the industry, and we train them up to a certain level, and you've always got your drop-offs, the ones that don't stick it or go to another industry. But we're confident we can, with the help of funding and farmer support, we can carry on and bring these guys forward and keep the quality there and within the industry.
It's nice that they're learning in the shed rather than in the classroom, Tom.
Yeah, we have a theory portion to the training, which is very good, but it's mainly a physical, practical job, and we put a great emphasis on follow-up training in the shed.
And so the future, as far as you're concerned, is a good one, as far as your industry is?
Yeah, it's certainly good as long as people will wear wool and recognise the qualities of wool and keep buying wool. We will survive as an industry, and
You'll keep cutting it off.
we will keep cutting it off.